Hi, my name is Ben Shapiro, and I've been asked to be the guest speaker at the Chabad of the Valley Banquet in 2014. Now, I know what Chabad of Tarzana does. I know the great work that Chabad and Encino does, but what does Chabad do over in North Hollywood, or West Hills, or CSUN?
We moved out to West Hills with my wife Dina and my son Menachem in May of 2006. We knew at the time there is an untapped reservoir of Jews that are looking for traditional Judaism here in West Hills. We began with a shul, with a Hebrew school, Friday night dinners, adult education classes and programs for the youth. We began in a storefront, as many Chabads do, and from a year or two into our Chabad, we realized that the storefront was not an ideal location. We, thank God, were able to locate a facility that is in the middle of West Hills in a prime location right on Valley Circle Boulevard. Valley Circle has been called Synagogue Row. Now we are happy to include Chabad. We now have families moving into the area to be Shomrei Shabbos and to live near the shul. We have a wonderful kids' room. We now have a sit-down lunch every week. Thank God our facility is wonderful, but it does not accommodate the amount of people that come to our Hebrew school and come to our high holidays.
Our Hebrew school at Chabad of West Hills is a very unique program where the children absolutely love coming.
Our Hebrew school is hosted at the new Jewish Community High School, which was the former site of the JCC. We've been at that building for the last 5 years, and thank God the Hebrew school continues to grow year after year.
Before that, when our Hebrew school was very small, we were running it out of our shul until it outgrew our facility and we moved over here. All of the children come from very secular homes, and none of them have a Jewish day school experience. We have nearly 100 children coming in, being pumped up about their Judaism and getting excited about being part of the Jewish nation and connecting with it. And then they take it home and they inspire their siblings, their parents, their grandparents, and the little girls light Shabbos candles and the boys recite Kiddush on a Friday night. It, by osmosis, is educating the entire family. There are multiple Hebrew schools running under Chabad of the Valley. So what's incredible is to think that on a Sunday morning, you can have a whole bunch of children in all different cities doing basically the same things and getting inspired and learning and growing in their own Judaism, and it's an amazing ripple effect that we have going on all over the valley. This is exactly the Rebbe's vision that we are fulfilling here at our Hebrew school.
Therefore, our goal is to continue the growth of the Hebrew school. We currently have close to 100 children. Our goal for next year is to take the Hebrew school to 120, 130 kids, please God. Our high holiday services are held at the former site of Temple Judea here in West Hills, which is now the Hill Point Montessori. It's a wonderful facility which we are very thankful to be able to use. We have a full Aron Kodesh, we have a beautiful sanctuary. Thank God the room is full every year. We have hundreds of people, there's kids squashed in. It's a phenomenal experience to have so many people together at that special and holy time experiencing the high holidays. I like to dream. I like to think of a beautiful future. My goal is not to ever be happy with what we've done until now. The goal, as the Rebbe has taught us, is always to grow, expand, and help every single Jew that we can. It's not even like we want to grow or we think we should grow. We have to grow in order to incorporate and service every Jew that lives within our community.
I found Chabad here the very first week of school at CSUN.
I felt like I had a place to go on Friday nights. I wasn't alone.
My entire life I've been chasing for a purpose. I didn't want to just exist. And now I'm not just existing, I actually have a life. And it's here at Chabad.
There's 36,000 students at CSUN. About 10% of that is Jewish. We are very lucky to have a Chabad house on campus under the banner of Chabad of the Valley. Rabbi Gordon is always there to help in whatever we need.
We're here for 8 years, a little over 8 years. Our first Shabbos we came, we actually thought Chabad on campus is going to be so big, and only 6 students showed up. And we were like, whoa, this is really not what we expected. Baruch Hashem, today, an average Shabbos is over 50 students. If it's a themed Shabbos, it'll be 100-something students.
For me, it's been the Shabbat. Every Friday night, being able to come to Shabbat and just being around more Jewish people.
I ended up showing up on a Friday night because that was the day off that I had from work. and I had forgot that that was Shabbos. And the door opened up, and I noticed that there was a huge group of students. And before I knew it, I'm sitting there at the table, and I'm eating food, and I'm having fun. So I went to the rabbi and I said, look, I don't have any money on me, but how much do I owe you after this? And he said, it's free.
I do most of the cooking for the Shabbat dinners. Students stop by and help cook for Shabbos dinners.
Awesome food, great people to hang out with and get to know.
By coming to the Friday night dinner, I celebrate something that I didn't celebrate that much in my childhood, and Shabbat is becoming more important to me by coming here.
So we just had Shabbos 400, and when we stood around outside and literally saw 400 Jewish students from CSUN, it was really, really incredible to see such a large number of Jewish students.
After 1 year of being at CSUN, we saw a house for sale right across the street from campus. I went to Rabbi Gordon and I said, I saw a sign for sale. Rabbi Gordon took me by the ear and said, this is the future Chabad house. Go for it.
I received a call from Chabad headquarters in New York, and they said, you know, we have great news. We got the $350,000 we were looking for from the Roar grant. The only problem is, as the calculations work, we're $50,000 short. Rabbi Gordon, you're going to have to find $50,000. So I made a few phone calls, reached out to a dear friend and donor. Within 24 hours, I delivered a contribution of $50,000.
The Chabad house is in our house. It definitely has its fun parts to it. It also has its challenges. Our kids love it. It's always busy. It's always happening.
Students are usually looking for a home atmosphere, something more Hamish.
We discussed with them, how about we have a big center? They're like, no, but we want the home. We want to feel like we're coming home. So that's what they like. When a student comes to college, it's so easy to get lost and wander around.
We look for the Jewish people. We put a table on campus. Before Rosh Hashanah, we'll stand there with a shofar. Any Jew that once went to Temple Rosh Hashanah, you see them smile from the other side of the grass already. Either they'll walk towards you, they'll walk away from you, but you'll know that they're Jewish.
I was actually spotted on campus by somebody from the Chabad who picked me out of a bunch of other students and said, are you Jewish? And of course, I said, yeah, I'm Jewish. Went over, rapped with the rabbi, we rapped the fill-in. He invited me to Chabad, I came, and the rest is history.
We serve the students here for all the holidays. Simchas Torah, we get a very, very large crowd. Purim, there's like 400 or 500 students.
They throw a big party, they do decorations, everyone dances and has fun.
Hanukkah, we have menorah lightings every night on campus.
The provost, who is Jewish as well, is a very big fan of Chabad. He lights the menorah every year. We have a close connection to the administration, who is very happy that there's an active Chabad house.
The Chabad house here has, been a huge part of my first year at CSUN.
Because it really enhances your Jewish experience here at CSUN.
Chabad on campus, at CSUN and around the world, is definitely changing the future of Judaism.
I don't know where I would be without Chabad.
Back in 2004, we had a thought to go and build a new center.
It's been a project that is just about 8 years in the making. There was some opposition from a few neighbors, but one of the most beautiful things was that the city of Los Angeles was always behind us. Chabad of the Valley and Rabbi Gordon, they have also been able to contribute real dollars, and that was integral to making this project happen.
We are so looking forward to the new programming and the expansion of programs that this building is going to let us accomplish. And we are just about ready, please God, for this Rosh Hashanah to open up our doors.